Welcome. Do you have a Kubernetes cluster and you want to elevate it to the next level? Crossvale is here to help you in that journey using open source options. Solve your Kubernetes skill gap immediately. Stay with me to see how the Crossvale Kubernetes Manager will revolutionize your Kubernetes operations. We are proud to introduce two cutting-edge solutions tailored to meet the diverse needs of modern development teams. Our first offering is an open source version, available for download by anyone seeking to elevate Kubernetes with the power of open source CKM. It provides a robust base of features to kickstart your clusters. For those desiring an elevated experience, we present Premium CKM with PodOps, meticulously crafted with an array of enhancements to elevate your Kubernetes effortlessly. With these two options, we provide flexibility and choice to every team, regardless of size or budget. Let's see first how to deploy the free version, open source CKM, and what it can offer. Before we start, we need to accomplish some prerequisites. The first one is to ensure the cluster has enough CPU and memory to deploy the project and the ability to create read-write-once volumes. The second is to have Argo CD deployed in Argo CD namespace. This can be customizable on the base files of the project. Argo CD needs enough permissions to create, update, and delete objects in new and old namespaces. This version of the project can be found at GitHub in the URL shown on here or use the QR code. Let's see it in action. In the GitHub repo, you will find the README file with all the information about the project and how to deploy it. To do that, we just need to do a kube control apply command passing the app of apps file. This file is configured to deploy the apps using this getOps principle. Here we see the apps being deployed and how they are progressing. GetOps techniques save a lot of time for us as all these processes are fully automated. After a couple of minutes, all the apps have their objects deployed, and now we have our open source stack deployed. To interact with the applications, we need to do a port forwarding as shown in the documentation. Then we are able to access, for example, Grafana at localhost port 3000. In the open source Grafana version, we have a set of basic Kubernetes dashboards to monitor our cluster in an easy way. Like, for example, a dashboard to monitor the compute resources where our cluster is running, or a dashboard about how the network is running. Let's see now the cluster overview dashboard. This dashboard will show a summary of what is running on the cluster and the resources. It includes a time series graph where you can see the usage, and it contains the real-time stats about the current utilization, requests, and limits. Here you can find the namespace's quotas if applicable. And clicking over the namespace name, it will take you to a namespace-specific dashboard, which includes more or less the same information, but focusing only on this particular namespace. This is pretty useful for developers to adjust the resources of the object deployed by their applications, as they can see how much is being consumed. Doing a port forwarding, we are able to access Kibana at localhost port 5601. In the open source logging stack, we have the basic logs recording where we can see logs of currently running pods or the ones that ran in the past. Kibana gives us the opportunity to select a time range of our interest to help us find a particular trace that happened during a period of time, or we can write queries based on the index patterns created to filter and receive logs more efficiently. In case the open source version does not fit your requirements, Crossvale offers you a premium version of our solution. You can contact us at crossvale.com/contact for a quote. Ask for Premium CKM with PodOps. Now let's see what it offers and how it makes your Kubernetes a complete solution. A Crossvale PodOps engineer will need access to your environment so we can deploy our premium suite, which is composed of a cert manager, a Kubernetes dashboard for UI, an enhanced monitoring solution, a Crossvale developed tool for weekly reporting, the powerful Loki for logs, Trivy for vulnerability scanning, and last but not least, an ingress controller to make all the applications accessible and secure. One major difference from the open source version is the ability to have secured routes. This is due to the implementation and proper configuration and oversight of the ingress controller and the cert manager. These additional components and processes allow our applications to be securely internet-facing without huge risk. The Kubernetes dashboard is a web-based Kubernetes user interface for our premium subscribers. Here we can see how it is secured with the Cert Manager as explained before. In the Kubernetes dashboard, we can view our deployed objects as deployments, for example, as well as the pods that are running or have been running in the cluster and in this particular namespace. We also can check the details of the objects, like in this case, where we can see this stateful set. If the user account has the rights, we can edit it as well. This makes the life of the users of this Kubernetes cluster much easier. We can see cluster information like namespaces and nodes. Grafana is at the heart of our premium solution, offering a centralized way to monitor Kubernetes and track logs and metrics. We have a pre-built complete set of dashboards. For example, a dashboard where we can see the global overview of the cluster. This dashboard is detailed. It shows CPU usage graphs, Kubernetes pods, quality of service and status, and complete network traffic information for our cluster. There is also a dashboard where we can see all the alerts related to our cluster and their severity displayed in colors, making it easy to read. There is also some global statistics about the alert trends in our cluster, which makes it easy to find possible issues. We display our nodes by type on a dashboard. This allows us to monitor their performance based on their roles and view detailed usage information. You will also have access to a dashboard that shows top consumer namespaces, helping to identify excessive usage. The Cert Manager dashboard is pretty useful to see the expiration date of our certs, avoiding an outage due to an expired certificate. This is a useful dashboard for our devs to help them making their projects more efficient, and a lot more that we will show next. Loki is a high-performance aggregation system. When set up correctly, it simplifies managing your clusters. Our premium solution leverages Loki, offering a dashboard for viewing logs, key information, and log statistics. Our service makes it easier to find traces in logs. It includes a search box to find specific words, simplifying error tracking and namespaces. This method is more efficient than creating complex queries for needed information. Trivy is a top security scanner for finding vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, and other security risks. We've added a Trivy dashboard in Grafana to view image vulnerabilities, CVEs affecting objects, configuration issues, RBAC problems, and potential exposed secrets. This dashboard provides a general overview of issues, analyzing all namespaces simultaneously or allowing focus on specific namespaces. You can also analyze multiple related namespaces if needed. Crossvale regularly sends a report about the objects deployed in the cluster. This report shows their resources compared to actual usage, indicating how optimized the cluster is. Crossvale offers recommendations to improve resource utilization, helping your cluster achieve excellence. For more information on how this report can help you, contact us. Summing up, Crossvale offers both open source and premium CKM solutions for your Kubernetes. The open source option provides flexibility, and it is ideal for smaller projects. Meanwhile, the premium solution offers advanced features for enterprise-level needs, including enhanced security and scalability. Your choice depends on your requirements and priorities. Thanks for watching, and looking forward to collaborate with you.